Hold on. Mic check. Messed up that. There we go. Alright. Mic check, mic check. Be back. Gonna get to it. Hold on. Let me get this right. Turn it down a bit. Turn it down a bit. Okay. Now we on to something. Alright, y'all. Welcome back. We back at it again with another video. Welcome back to Dissect Dialogue. If you are new, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Eric T. Let's get into the nitty gritty. This is episode 110. I'm not gonna say 100. I'm gonna say 110. Crazy stuff's been happening. A lot of stuff going on in the news. A lot of stuff going on just in general. Let's chat it out. Now, I just want to say for those that are voting or trying to vote, show support. Just, if you want to contribute to a cause that means nothing, go support. I mean, if you want to support two individuals that will not do any changes, won't do anything to affect different poor communities, go support. I mean, it's great to get your voice that's not going to be heard. I just want you to know that. Okay? Your voice will not be heard. Just go support. I mean, if you think that your ancestors that you probably wouldn't even claim to be your ancestors, if you think you're doing it for them, you're probably not doing it for them. You're just probably doing it out of guilty conscience. But still show support. I mean, still show support. Let me straighten up real quick. But yeah, show support. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Put it to a cause that means nothing. But nah, let me get off of that. What's going on in with the politics right now? I'm hearing that, because for those that don't know, I stay in Houston. For those that don't know, I'm hearing Kamala saying she's coming here. I didn't go, but I'm hearing Kamala's supposed to be coming out here. Nobody told me it was supposed to be some Destiny's Child reunion. Did I not get the memo? It was supposed to be a Destiny's Child reunion. If it was I knew it wasn't a real Destiny's Child reunion because LaToya Luckett wasn't there, and that Farrah, she wasn't there. And most importantly, Michelle wasn't there. Michelle not even like we're trying to worry about the nonsense. She in the corner. She somewhere creating a bridge somewhere. She crossing the bridge, making a bridge. I don't know what she up to, but I mean, as far as I know election coming up. Actually, in a week, right? Is the election coming up in a week? I mean, this is what I think about it. As far as voting goes, voting was supposed to be, take it back to just, the first time the first settlers I'm not thinking, I'm sleeping. When they settled in the New World, I'm going to use that word so I don't get shadow banned or whatever. When they settled in the New World, in order to put certain people in office. They talked about it in gangs in New York, I think. When certain people would come over in certain ships, most of them would use them for votes. Because, this is just, for those that think I'm just saying stuff, let me just tell you how, the government, higher up politics works. Everybody works for the same people, okay? Politicians, cops, crooks, the first responders, big corporations, they all operate in one umbrella. Nobody's against nobody. They're all kind of scratching each other's back, and we're just the ones that just left with the little bit of crumbs that's on there. We're left with a little bit of crumbs on there, and we get nothing in return. You know, it's kind of like how it's set up. Everything's uh, low price to us, especially for us middle to lower. Housing is terrible. Uh, Cost of living is terrible. Food is terrible. Food is bad. I mean, all these damn restaurants shutting down. Certain milk going up, eggs going up. Speaking of food acting terrible, what's going on with this E. coli thing? Because I don't know. First, they said it wasn't happening because of the E. coli. Then in another article, they're saying, well, first they're saying it was, then they're saying it wasn't. It's like the flip flop. And they're saying it was, they're saying it wasn't. Nobody knows what's happening. Then all of a sudden, anytime they want to ignore certain, well, this is what I know about certain food companies when they want to get rid of. I learned this from just working in certain grocery stores, excuse me, restaurants, food places, whatever. Whenever it's kind of like I equate like certain discount prices to like for cars, you know, certain discount items in stores that you want to get. Be honest, I can even add prostitution to the mix. Whenever something's old and faded, they give it a discount out of desperation, just so because they know a sucker's gonna buy it regardless. They know someone's gonna eat it up regardless. You know, everything's so high. We'd be lucky to get something that's considered like low price, especially if it's out of the blue. That's how you get people when it's out of the blue. But then it kind of reminded me of something else. Like all of a sudden, people want to like that happened with the McDonald's thing, and then I think another restaurant did it. Where was it? Wendy's? I think it was Wendy's when they tried to do that 99 cent stuff, right? What happened to all y'all guys that was so adamant about being so health conscious when COVID was here? Now all of a sudden, y'all just willy nilly just eating whatever. Like you can't even like it's. I think I'll tell you because I think a month ago, I probably told you a month ago, right? I went to do some work and get a physical, whatever, and everything was good, blood work was good, all that, such and such, so on and so forth. I'm randomly just be on my phone. I look up on my phone, and I think, like they said, almost like half of America is overweight. I think they said it. They said like half of America is overweight. I think they said like 40 or 45%. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, here you go. It says like adults in the U.S. 40.3% of adults between August 2021 to 2023, same month. And then it says above the healthy people 2030 go 36%. And it says it's most common in adults in the 40 to 60 age range. And least common in adults with bachelor's degree or more. Don't know why they threw in bachelor's degree, but I guess it is so. Then it says with children, it's 1 in 5. First of all, a child is just starting to breathe. How is it already overweight? They're just starting to learn how to eat food, how to even get obese in the first place. Then it said in 2023, they said 1 in 3 adults in 23 states are obese. Then it says, and well, I hate to say of course, but obesity is more common in women than men. But I know people are going to say, well, women, we go through, the postpartum. I get it. But the way society is now, especially with women all of a sudden want to be celibate and abstinent, so to say, can't really blame it on that. And I noticed that it's a big problem because, especially in the States, I think food is like there's no real, like I remember someone I was talking to, they said their relative was saying how the chicken was different compared to when she was shopping for groceries. She said the chicken didn't taste the same. And then I'm thinking, like, why would she say that the chicken doesn't taste the same unless they weren't doing that? But I'll tell you. Well, first I ask, is our food killing us? Who's making us eat this slop? Like, who's in control of like putting stuff in our food? Because I'll be honest, like when I was younger, I noticed that I used to think that, oh, because I'm young or whatever, that I could just eat whatever, do whatever. Then my body started, functioning. Then I noticed, like, once I got older, some of the stuff that I ate wasn't really great. Wasn't really good for my health. It was like you could put, a lot of stuff in your car, give it like all this extra stuff, but the type of car that you're driving or what you have may not like that you're feeding it the type of oil or the type of, whatever in it all the time because it's gonna adjust, it's gonna shut down. But I think with human beings, I don't know, it's almost like at first it became this whole, you know, eat to live mentality. Now it became eat to live. Then some people said live to eat. Now I don't even know if you can live to eat. Now it's just like live and make sure that this doesn't give you any cancer or any bad disease the next 5, 10 years. Like the I don't know who's responsible for the food, but whatever's going on is like nothing is right. Like especially in the states. Like there was a video of El Salvador. They had a Pizza Hut, right? But the Pizza Hut wasn't like these pizzas we have here. These pizzas we have here, like it just looks dead. It's just like it's always every Pizza Hut that you see is like always like in the middle of like a vacant parking lot. It just looks lonely, And then someone that worked in a Pizza Hut, it looks lonely on the inside, just like on the outside, Especially like if you go in and you see like the register, then you see all the computers, excuse me, and then all the ovens and all that. It just looks nasty, looking gross when you're in there. It just looks just as depressing. And then some of the products in there ain't even like the real deal. Like in El Salvador, they actually have like actual fresh veggies, fresh bread. Um, you know, just everything was just clean and fresh. Everything like it just looked healthy. But then us in the states, we're like so advanced. We're like have everything going on. Everything's just nice. But then comes to our food supply, it's crap. It's crap. Then next thing you know, farms is getting destroyed. Like what's going on with the farms? Like every time you hear on the news, this farm destroyed. Now you can't even go to the source anymore because the farm is getting burned down. So now it's like, what is there to eat? I mean, then you got these pseudo vegan. I call them pseudo vegans, not the ones that actually are strict about their diet, things like that. They gotta forgive me. I work like 10, 11 hour days, but yeah. See, and they had these. They were just saying like how, like I said, all the farms was being destroyed, everything's being torn down, and then it's like how you? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry, pseudo vegans, the ones that you know think they're above. Like, come on, like stop acting like you didn't have like uh, a deer eye like a year ago. It's like okay, you adopted a new lifestyle. You did all this stuff. Like it's cool. Like you don't have to shame people. Then it don't make sense. Then they say like it's not natural. it's not natural to eat animals and all that. It's not in nature. But then uh, and watch anything on National Geographic or the Animal Planet. See how nature acts. See how nature acts when the next time that you so to say feel guilty that you don't feel right that you're eating, somebody eating this burger or this. I don't know. It's just like I kind of see like both sides because like someone like me, I don't really have a necessarily strict diet. I have a maintained diet. Like I know what to eat and what not to eat. I wouldn't consider myself a healthy person per se, but I know like I still eat like my sweets every once in a while and like all that. But I know like what certain stuff I can't eat in abundance because the way my body works, how it functions. And that's another thing too. Why don't we learn body? No, why don't we learn blood type diets? Why don't we learn blood type diets in school? Or like how our body processes. That's another thing why people might be obese or they might, have body dysmorphia or all those sort of problems. We all grew up, waking up in the morning, eating breakfast at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, not knowing that, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to eat at the crack of dawn because it might make me be sluggish when I'm in school for 8 hours. And I think people just kind of adopted that mentality because when I was going to school, especially like high school, because high school I think is when, but high school you got to go to like seven something. Um, Elementary school was like eight, I think middle school like nine. But yeah, but let's just say high school. High school, getting up, and when you kind of like with work, when you get have like a certain time to go to a certain place, you got to wake up 30 to an hour in advance. So getting up at like six something in the morning, then you gotta eat breakfast at like seven, sometime maybe like 6:45, 7. Not everybody's body is meant to do that. Then your body's out of whack. Then you start thinking that you're supposed to eat at this certain time. You get all sluggish. You start thinking your body starts to adopt its own method because it doesn't work the way that it was supposed to. Start having like weird, other internal problems, almost cancerous sometimes, problems with the heart, problems with blood pressure and all that. Because we weren't taught none of this in school. There's a lot of things I think we were taught in school. I think health. I mean, you got PE, but that's just like surface level stuff. Like they don't teach us about, you know, like I said, blood type diets. They don't teach us about as far as like design. Like, well, I don't want to say human design, but I'm gonna say it. Human design. Human design. I'm gonna say it. I don't talk about that, but yeah, human design. They don't mention human design. There's a perfect reason why, and that's another thing. When it comes to just the physical body, they don't teach personality types, body diet types, blood type diets. Health is very surface level, but I think they need to teach health on all aspects: physical health, mental health, sexual health, emotional health, spiritual health. They don't teach those, but not to get off point. They don't teach us these things. We don't know these things because we were just taught uh, geometry. What's a Pythagorean theorem, and what what type of formula? Well, even though this kind of helped them, oh, how far did this person travel going up this hill? What's the formula to do this? Like it was, we just learned a lot of nonsense that we weren't gonna take on going over. Like I to this day, I probably still can't remember the majority of the stuff I learned from school. I just think it's always silly. I'm surprised I didn't drop out. Anyway, I'm gonna get off topic, but no, a lot of people don't really. We're not health conscious, and a lot of people are gonna get upset. My fault. are bad at, not taking that seriously because we think every damn disease is inherited and is in the bloodline. We have that mentality. We think everything is runs in the family. Yeah, everything runs in the family besides marathons. Like, how many times are you gonna keep on with that excuse? Like, I've been hearing that all the time in my life. It's like, and another thing too, and not to get to this extent, why does everybody equate healthy to white? Everybody equates healthy stuff to white people stuff, or like just white stuff in general. I never did like that. I thought it was very ignorant because, again, it's just like I said, the word, the spells, words are spells, spelling spells. Everything connects. So people get hypnotized. They think white is good, pure light. They think black is ugly, disgusting, dark, evil. So if you're doing something that's good for the body and that helps you, people think it's white or good. And then they equate uh, high blood pressure stuff that has too much seasoning. That's another thing with black people. Can y'all, I mean, just because y'all season y'all shit a lot doesn't mean it's gonna be good. I'm sorry, I gotta say, I learned this myself. I was like, you know what? Why does this taste different? I'm like, oh, because I'm actually seasoning it myself. I know what seasoning, how much, what to put and what not to put. Some people in our community never really did get the hint. They just think like, oh, let me just throw a bunch of spices in there, red pepper, Tony Sachet, Mrs. Dash. Shit, they even put what's that shit called? They'll put bleach in. They'll put bleach in their food and won't even know. But no, yeah, a lot of the food is not great, and it doesn't help because some people just don't really care because they think their mindset is, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so it shouldn't matter what I eat. But yeah, we're all going to move on to another life if you believe in that stuff. But I want to, like I was saying, I want if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go on my own terms, not because something in my body stopped because I didn't care about treating it with respect or whatever because I wanted to, live fast or just like, oh, let's see where my body goes. But some people just think they can do that and then they'll be okay and won't worry about it. Like I said, that's them. Another thing too, and final thoughts before we close out of here. Now, I don't want y'all to come at me crazy because I'm saying this, but just a random thought. Just a random thought. Let's put this in perspective. Have y'all seen any bees lately? That have y'all seen any bees lately? And have y'all seen any squirrels lately? Let's get back to the bees. I don't know if y'all remember Bee Movie. I don't know if y'all remember what took place, but without spoiling it, there's a reason why we need bees. Have you noticed, like, I don't know, seasons ain't been the same. Season days ain't been the same. Obviously, we talking about food. Food ain't been the same. You know, nothing. Everything is always different. Like I've the times that I do go outside because I work from home. Like when I was a kid and you went outside, you saw everything was so colorful. Even the grass, everything was just super super colorful. Everything was just bright and all that. Now I don't know. I get excited those little glimpses that I see like a sunny day or a nice sky or clear water. Very rare, but the most of the time I don't know. It's just something doesn't add up. Like I rarely even see like a bundle of flowers outside. Sometimes I'm like, damn, where are all the flowers at? Where the bees at? And all that. And then I don't know about y'all. I ain't seen a squirrel in like 7 months. So I don't know. The next time y'all may eat a burger or something at one of your favorite fast food restaurants, y'all do a double take. That might not be no beef in there. Or your Chinese. Well, we don't know Chinese restaurants think about what they serve the beef shit. They can serve us goddamn a meerkat. We wouldn't even tell the difference. We still give them money. But no, just have to lay my 2 cents in there. I mean, let me know what y'all think. What's going on with the food? Y'all think when it changed? Y'all think it'll be a little different? I know me personally. I know for a fact, without a doubt, that I know that they're doing something to tamper the food. It's like a dip, like their own version of population control or like natural selection. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's like it's unnatural. It's like they want us to all be in like a they all want us to be in like a zombie like state. Just keep us all. And even I noticed this too. I notice a lot of times when I eat food that I cook, I feel way much better compared to eating out. And it could be a certain factors. And probably the last question. Y'all ever notice that you don't eat certain people's food just because, like, y'all believe in energy exchange? Like for example, if someone is pissed or sad making your food, then you then you take on that energy. I believe that. I believe that. I've seen them with my own eyes. I know for a fact that's true. Like certain people that I know, is like very gloomy and isn't really happy. Like I've been on something like I was going to somebody's house and then I don't know, they were just real gloomy and just very melancholy. And they tried to feed me and like I didn't want to deny them. So I was like, yeah, let me get a to go place, sure. As soon as I got home I threw that shit away. No, I did one time. Me and my girl was going to this Chipotle that was like I think it was like near where I used to like stay when I was younger. I think it just like recently opened up. And we was looking at the dude that was making it, and we just said, "Nah, I got nah," because he was like acting super weird, you know. And then we watching him do it. He had like a creeper vibe, and I was like, "Yeah, we gotta go." I'm not about to have no demon that's attached to him be put on my plate. But nah, I believe in that definitely. Food is supposed to be nourishment and like supposed to help the body, regardless of what people think about if they're vegetarian, vegan. I don't care. As long as, I mean, you could be an unhealthy vegetarian. You could be an unhealthy vegan. So you can miss me with that crap. Okay. Like, you got those self-righteous people that just want to be whatever. But here's what I say about this. Make sure you're careful, cautious about what you eat. Don't force feed. If you have children, don't force feed them your lifestyle. Let them figure out what they like. And mix exercise with it. Switch it up sometimes. Sometimes have veggies if you want to do meat. Sometimes have protein. But we got to be cautious, man, because they're trying every sort of way to make sure we don't reproduce. They're trying to make us some stuff, trying to make men more feminine, make women more masculine. I don't know, but hope y'all be mindful of that. But that's my 2 cents on that. Let me know what y'all think. Is our food killing us? Let me know. I'll post it on the poll. And again, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on X, TikTok, IG, you name it. But yep, and stay up. And until next time, y'all.